All right, today we're going to talk about something that can seriously level up your literary analysis. You know that feeling, right? When you've written an essay and it's good, but you just know it could be great? Well, this is for you. Let's get into it.
It's the ultimate question, isn't it? You know the text inside and out, you've got solid ideas, but how do you smash through that ceiling and get to that top-tier, insightful analysis?
Look, you've had point, evidence, explain hammered into you since forever. I get it. And it's a great foundation. It's absolutely essential. But here's the thing. It's just the foundation. If you really want to stand out, you've got to build on it.
And that's exactly where a lot of people get stuck. They get really good at describing what's happening, but they find it tough to go any deeper than that. The real game changer is when you move from just pointing things out to explaining why they matter. It's the difference between saying the author uses a metaphor and explaining why that specific metaphor is so powerful and how it's designed to make you, the reader, actually feel something. So how do we make that jump? Well, we upgrade our toolkit. It's time to unlock the PEEZLE code. It's a simple, but believe me, incredibly powerful extension of what you already know how to do. And here it is, the upgrade. We're keeping our solid base of point, evidence, and explain, but we're adding 3 powerhouse new layers: zoom, link, and effect. These 3 steps right here, they're going to take your analysis from good to absolutely exceptional.
So what do these new steps actually give you? Well, zoom gives you surgical precision with language. Link gives you that awesome contextual awareness, connecting the dots to the bigger picture. And effect, that's all about emotional intelligence, getting to the heart of how the text impacts its audience. Okay, theory is one thing, but let's see how this actually works. We're going to walk through a perfect example together, step by step, so you can see it in action. We're diving into J.B. Priestley's classic, An Inspector Calls, and we're going to put that pompous patriarch, Mr. Burling, right under the microscope. First up, our point. It's just a clear, confident statement that lays out our argument. Simple, direct, gets the job done. Next, we bring in the evidence. We pull a quote that just perfectly captures his whole vibe. And this is peak Mr. Burling.
Then we explain. We just break down what the quote means and how it backs up our point. So far, so good. This is your standard PE paragraph.
But right here, this is where the magic begins. This is where we level up. It's time to zoom in. With zoom, we're not just looking at the whole sentence. We're dissecting it word by word. Notice the repetition of his own? That's not an accident. It screams possessiveness. And the word business? It tells us that for Burling, life isn't a community. It's just one big transaction. Now that is precision analysis. Next up, we link. This is where we pull the camera back. Burling's attitude isn't just about him. It's a reflection of the whole capitalist mindset of his time. And you have to remember, Priestley was writing this in 1945, right after a world war. He's using Burling as a massive warning sign, telling his audience, let's not go back to that. And finally, effect. What's the impact on us? How are we supposed to feel? Well, Priestley makes it pretty clear he doesn't want us on Team Burling. We're meant to feel frustrated, to see his views as totally outdated and just plain wrong. It drives us to embrace the inspector's message instead. Once you get the hang of this, you can use this framework on basically anything to find those deeper insights. Let's do a quick fire round with a few more examples. Let's think about Sheila, when she says she's desperately sorry. If we zoom in on that one adverb, desperately, it changes everything. It's not just a casual apology. It's a deep, painful, and totally genuine regret. And the effect? We start to feel for her, and we see her as a real symbol of hope for change. Or what about the inspector's most famous line? Let's zoom in on that powerful metaphor, one body. He's suggesting we're all fundamentally connected, like parts of a single living thing. And we can then link that straight to Priestley's own socialist beliefs and the widespread hope for a fairer world after the war. And Mrs. Burling, gosh, her line about girls of that class. When you zoom in on that phrase, that class, it's so chilling. It's designed to dehumanize Eva, to turn her from a person into a stereotype. The effect on the audience is immediate. You feel a surge of anger at the injustice and huge sympathy for Eva. So you can see, PEEZLE isn't just some formula you follow. It's a whole new way of thinking. It's your new analytical superpower for digging deep and finding all those rich layers of meaning. So, to wrap it all up, this framework gives you 3 incredible tools. You get precision, focusing on the specific words an author chose. You get context, connecting the story to the real world. And you get resonance, understanding how and why a story makes us feel the way it does.
So the next time you sit down with a book or a play, don't just stop at P. Supercharge your analysis. Take it to the next level with zoom, link, and effect. The only question left is, what incredible hidden meanings are you going to uncover next?